Good morning, everyone. Appreciate you taking time out of your day to join myself and Garrett with F&G. We're going to be going through a couple different strong accumulation products. We're going to highlight, they're probably, I'm guessing, Garrett will correct me if I'm wrong later, the top selling accumulation product, Accumulator Plus 10. And we're also going to cover one of my favorite products that F&G has is the Flex Accumulator, which combination of great accumulation, some nice indexes there with a enhanced death benefit. So really excited to get in this. Unfortunately, you got to listen to me talk for just a couple minutes here at the beginning. I'll try and go quickly through these slides. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Laura Johnson. I've been with IAMS for half my life, 16, 17 years now. I don't know, lost count. But I worked on the admin side for a good 8 years or so, then been on the sales side over 6 now. So I guess my math is off, 14, 15 years. But excited to be with you today. If you ever have anything on the annuity side that you need assistance with, don't hesitate to give me a shout. I'd be happy to help you. So I'm going to go just through a couple programs with you this morning that IAMS has available. Um, and then we'll hand it over to Garrett. So first thing I'm going to talk about is our new producer bonus. This is for the person who maybe is just looking to join IAMS, or maybe you just signed up with IAMS. It's a great opportunity to get some help with, with your marketing. So you've got 6 months to qualify for this, 180 days, which is 6 months. As you can see, there's 5 different tiers on here, and basically what it is it's a new producer bonus, and with those first pieces of business you write with IAMS, we want to say thank you. And by doing that, we're going to give you some assistance on marketing. We feel that if we partner with you on your marketing and help you grow your business, then I guess we're growing ours too. So, as you can see, some great options anywhere for paying for a couple social security seminars. Maybe you're looking to do radio. Maybe you want a billboard or something, marketing out that way. Postcard mailings, marketing reimbursement. There's always the cash option. So really great options here. And again, this is just to help partner with you, help boost your marketing right out the gate off those first few cases. So if you have questions where you stand, I will mention controlled business does not count. And talk with your marketer about some of the other restrictions. I mean, all FIAs pretty much count. SPIAs and MIGAs would count as half points toward it, just because there's not really any money to be made there. So just wanted to, if you're curious where you stand or what's going on, just give your marketer at IAMS a call. Once you get done with your new producer bonus, we do move you into a marketing reimbursement program. So we're going to look at the bottom half of the screen first. So for every 100,000 of indexed annuity premium, we're putting $100 in an account for you for marketing. For single premium life, every 100,000 equals $200 in that account. And for every $10,000 of life target would be 200 as well. That just continues to build and build and build. You have expenses, you send in the receipts, and we reimburse you um, on that. So really great opportunity for us to partner with you on some of those. I had a lady call me. She's been doing business with me for a couple of years now. Called me a couple of weeks ago and said, Laura, I think I got marketing dollars. She had like well over 4 grand in her marketing account. So it was really exciting for her knowing that she had some money to use towards marketing. So really great program. If you kind of forget about it, it could happen to you too. Um, we also have a referred producer program. So referrals are good, important in your business if you've been in the business for any length of time. They're very important in ours as well. The best new agents that we bring on are those referrals from other people. That's really a testament to what IAMS has done. If we're doing a great job for you and you want to refer other agents to us, that is probably the best compliment we can get. So $50 for you in your pocket when they get appointed, $100 when they write their first piece of business. And then as you can see on the top portion of the screen, the layout for all the other business. I mean, whether they're writing annuities or life, single premium life, we want to kick back some of that to you and say thank you. These checks are paid out on a quarterly basis, and I see a lot of people making a lot of money off of these referrals. So great opportunity. If you've got someone in the field who you think might benefit from our services, get with your marketer, give them your name, the name number. We'll reach out to them for you. So part of our name is Insurance Agency Marketing Service. And I always highlight that service part because that's what our number one goal here at IAMS is. We're not going to look to be your biggest FMO out there. We're looking to be number one when it comes to service. That means, first of all, picking up the phone every time you call. If you've called IAMS, You know that phone doesn't hardly ring before you got someone answering it. Get a live person every time you call. That really sets us apart. A lot of our top agents, that is why they enjoy doing business with IAMS, a large part of why, because they like that we answer the call. If I'm tied up on conference calls back to back and you have a question, you need an answer for an appointment in 20 minutes, you got 6 other people on my team who could answer those questions for you. So we feel like that's a very big importance of what IAMS has to offer, as well as, being that back office. That's helping with case design. That's helping with getting you all the paperwork, making sure your training's compliant. Amber and her team, Cindy Fry and her team on the life side do a great job with submission to commission support, we call it. That's helping from scrubbing the app, following up on that case every 3 to 5 days until you get paid your commission. That's helping with the back end service issues, change of beneficiaries, withdrawal requests, those things. We handle those things for our agents here in the office. So don't hesitate to give the new business team a call if you need help with something. We're here to support you. And then we've got our paperless contracting. We are on Insurance Bay, which is quick, easy process. So don't hesitate to, again, reach out to us with any needs you have. Really excited also that we do have Firelight on our website. So we have a single sign on to our website will give you access to pretty much every carrier out there as far as e-apps go. So whether you're doing, we're really excited about it too. I mean, I hate remembering passwords for all the different websites, right? So if I could just remember one and go into IAMS's website, and no matter who I'm writing with, F&G, Equitrust, Allianz, North American, you have one sign on, you can do those apps on our website. The nice thing about it also is that when you complete the app, it actually comes to our office for review first, which is a really nice feature. So if you haven't worked on Firelight before, it's not as intimidating as you might think. It's actually a very easy system. After you do one or two of them, it's cakewalk from there. So we also have a couple other e-app solutions on our site. So whether you're doing life, annuity, or Medicare, we've got the platforms all out there to do e-apps for all three lines of business. If you haven't worked with our creative team, I encourage you to consider working with them. Got a great team over there. Jacob and his team do anything from newsletters to shooting videos to social media campaigns to designing logos to you name it, they can handle it over there. Maybe you got a large block of uh, existing clients in your CRM and you want to start doing some drip email campaigns. We can handle that internally. Looking to do a Facebook marketing ad, we can do that internally. Maybe need someone to help manage your Facebook and LinkedIn accounts. We do that for some of our agents. That's one of the services we have available. So just remember that we've got all of that here in-house. You ever hired a freelancer to do a logo or something like that, it can be quite expensive. So being partnered with a marketing organization that'll help with that. I always say that there's no cost for their services, but it's as long as you're doing your business with IAMS, there's no cost. If we're your primary partner, you're sending your business here, we do those things for those agents. So if you haven't been to our website, you can see it on the screen, www.imsinc.com. Out here, you got a lot of great tools, everything from term quoting, annuity quoting. You have access to Annuity Rate Watch through our website. Get forms. I think one of my favorite spots is the Sales Resource Library. This is under the support tab. It's called the Sales Resource Library, and it's just a bunch of materials for you in the field, client presentations. A lot of client presentations out there. You got someone who says, "What's long-term care?" Well, there's a 6-page white paper on what long-term care is and everything you need to know about it. What's an annuity? Well, it breaks it down to here's what a cap is, here's what a participation rate is. I mean, it's really great materials. Tons of fact finders out there, financial calculators. So encourage you to check that out as well. All right, you only have to listen to me for about 2 more minutes. All right, so wealth management. I love talking about wealth management because for a financial advisor, I think it brings you full circle. You go into a home, they've got 500,000. Only F&G is only going to touch 350 or 300,000 of it. What are you going to do with that other money? You're just going to leave it on the table? I would assume not. You know, if you've got your securities license or you're with partnered with wealth management, IAMS Wealth Management, we can help handle that client for you. But I mean, really, if you're leaving it on the table, you're just asking for another advisor to come in and potentially steal that client. So we think it's very important. IAMS Wealth Management has been around for several years now and doing a really great job for our agents. We really built it for the insurance producer. So if you've got your 65 CFP, you can get registered. Also, we have a client portion to this as well. So maybe you're fading out of the business, looking to retire soon, really don't see yourself going for your 65. We do have a client portion as well, where Zach Regan, our office, handles that portion, and agents can refer clients up, and we'll handle that client for you. Depending on the state you live in, we could even pay you a portion of the fee that's charged to the client. So, or maybe um, you're studying for your 65. A good way to refer clients over, and as soon as you pass, we'll get those clients all assigned over to you. So I'm going to throw a poll question up. If you want information on number one, the platform over at IAMS Wealth Management, go ahead and answer yes. Or if you are looking to maybe utilize the client platform as well, just answer yes. What that's going to do is just generate a phone call from Duncan in our office or Zach. They're going to reach out, see what questions they get answered for you. So, again, I think it's really important. I really love the client portion of it because personally, I don't really feel like studying for my 65, but I can refer clients over there and still make a little money on it. So, and know that my client's safe. It's not going to be taken by another advisor. So, really feel that this is super important. Alrighty, I've only got two more things here. Actually, just one more thing. Gonna talk about trips real quick. We got a couple trips. Number one, our all expense paid. This is our top producer summit. 4.5 million gets you and a guest on a boat in the Mediterranean. As you can see, we start in Rome, circle through the Mediterranean, end up over in Venice. So super excited about the trip. Qualification started December of last year, but we still have got plenty of time. We run through June 30th of next year to still qualify for you and a guest. And then the trip will be, as you can see, late August, early September. And the last thing I'm going to mention is our Life and Annuity Academy. And while I'm talking about this, I will put the pull up. And what this is this is an all expense paid 2.5 day training for agents who are active in the life and the annuity market. So this is not annuities 101. It's not life insurance 101. These are going to be more in depth concepts. How can we help you grow your business? How can we partner with you to help you increase revenue? How can we get you in front of more clients? We want to help come up with those solutions. So we bring in several of our top producers who have marketing plans that they've put together. They're going to share some of those with you, give you access to those. We're going to come with a lot of great ideas and things for you as well as we partner with carriers on this as well. So we've got two on the calendars for this year still. First one is going to be September 29th through October 1st. We're going to be partnering with Athene on that one. And then we've got another one later, November 3rd through the 5th, and that will be partnered with North American. So if you're interested in joining us for one of these trainings, just answer yes. That'll generate a link to be sent to you later today with a registration. And that doesn't mean you're guaranteed a spot because we have a lot of interest in these. So good news is we're looking to do several more of these next year. I know we're going to look at doing one with F&G. We're going to have one with maybe American Equity or Equitrust. So, you know, we try and do these 3 to 4 times a year. I think they're really valuable. Agents come away pumped, ready to go, and with some really great ideas. So again, answer yes there. And while we're doing that, I'm going to switch it over to Garrett again. We've got Garrett with us from, oops, I got to close this first. From Fidelity and Guarantee Life. And like I said, he's going to talk about top accumulation product and their top death benefit product. So with that, I'm going to hand it over to you, Garrett.
Awesome. Thanks, Laura. Let me just share my screen here. Can you see my screen okay? Laura, can you hear my screen or see my screen okay?
I don't see your screen yet. That's what I was trying to get to. Hold on.
Okay, yeah, I can still see yours.
Hold on, I'm gonna switch it to you again. Are you sure you want to? Yes. There you go. Let's see if it comes over to you
There
now.
we go.
All right, we're good to go.
All right, thanks, Laura, and good morning, everyone. First and foremost, I want to thank all of you for being on today's call, allowing me to talk about two exciting accumulation products here at F&G, one for pure accumulation and then one that has additional benefits for no extra cost that Laura talked about. And I also want to thank each of you for your continued business this year and support. Without you guys, we know none of this would be possible here at F&G. So let's transition now into today's agenda. We're first going to talk about the Accumulator Plus, just a straight accumulation product. And then we'll transition over to the Flex Accumulator. This accumulation product has a little more bells and whistles to it for no extra fee for the client. And then we'll talk about exciting new trail commissions that we launched on all of our accumulation products here at F&G. And then we'll talk about our Power Producer program just a little bit before we end today's presentation. So with that, let's dive right into that Accumulator Plus product. This product, eligible ages is non-qualified, is 0 to 85. For qualified, it's going to be ages 18 to 85. Our minimum premium is $10,000. Any additional premium needs to meet our $2,000 guideline. This is a 7 and 10 year chassis product. If you were on last month's webinar with Laura and myself, we talked about Barclays Trailblazer a little bit, but that is also offered on our Accumulator Plus products. We have a 7 year, 110% participation rate for no fee. And then on our 7 year, and then on our 10 year, it's 135% participation rate, a no fee. Barclays, unlike a lot of alternative indices out there, the minimum par rates can be anywhere from 15 to 25%. Barclays guarantees never go below 100% participation rate. There is a death benefit on this product. So it's going to be a lump sum that's the greater of an account value or the minimum guaranteed surrender value. Free withdrawals on this product, like a lot of our other products in our lineup, is going to be 10% of the account value after year one. Those can be systematic withdrawals, monthly, quarterly, or semi-annual, and you can take up to 4 non-systematic withdrawals per year. For unexpected healthcare costs, that's a big concern for a lot of today's clients. So what happens if you go into a nursing home or a home health care or you become terminally ill? We're going to waive all surrender charges or MVAs. So there's some guidelines there. I'm not going to dive into each of them, but you can see to qualify for each of those, you must be, we'll just start with the home health care. Care must begin at least 1 year after contract effective date, must be unable to complete 2 of the 6 ADLs, and that needs to be signed off by a licensed U.S. physician. This product has no hidden fees. There is no fees associated to it unless you choose to buy up the participation rates. That charge is going to be 1.25 annually or for the duration of the strategy, which we'll dive into a second. On our Barclays, it is a 2-year option. So if you look at it, it's going to be 1.25 over 2 years, or you could look at it as 0.625% annually. So these are the rates on our Accumulator Plus 7. The Barclays Trailblazer, we're just going to point out a few. The no fee option, that's 110% participation rate. But if your clients choose to buy up that par rate over the 2-year option for 1.25, that participation rate is going to go to 150%. So that's a 2-year option. If you want to go with the S&P annual point to point, the current cap rate is 3.5% for no fee. They can also buy up that fee or buy up that cap rate to 6%, but that 1.25 is going to be charged annually since this is a 1-year crediting option. So I'll leave this up here for just a second. You guys could look at each of those numbers if you want. I'm sure Laura could share this with you after today's presentation as well. Now we're going to transition over the rates for the Accumulator Plus 10. The Barclays Trailblazer Sector 5 2-year, no fee option. The par rate is going to be 135%. So if those clients buy up that par rate again for $1 or 1.25% over that 2-year strategy, that participation rate is going to jump to 170%. And we're gonna look at a sample illustration here next. That's really going to demonstrate how that 170% really goes to work for your clients. And then the S&P annual point to point on the 10-year products, the no fee option is 4.25%. And if they choose to buy up that cap rate, it'll go to 7%. So with that, again, I'll leave it up for just a second if you want to look at those other rates. So now we're going to just take a look at the power of the Accumulator Plus. I ran an illustration on the Accumulator Plus 10, 200,000 initial premium. Instance, we're using the buy-up option for the Barclays of 1.25. So we're going to get that 170% participation rate. And if you want to look at that fee again, it's 1.25 for 2 years. It's for the duration of the strategy. But if you want to look at it annual, it's 0.62%. So this illustration, if you look at the most recent, you can see the most recent, the low 10, and the best 10. I consider myself a realistic. So we're just going to look at the lowest 10 years for this illustration. You can see that the geometric average and then the annual growth rate there at the bottom. The annual growth rate takes into consideration the fees coming out. So a 6.95% return over 10 years, that's an extremely reasonable rate of return, considering we're looking at the lowest 10-year period over a 20-year look back. So with that, now we're going to transition over to one of the most exciting products that I like to talk about, our Flex Accumulator. So our Flex Accumulator, this was launched in 2020, the summer of 2020. There is great benefits to this product. We're going to just dive into why we call it the Flex Accumulator, though. The F stands for focused on accumulation. The L stands for liquidity and access. The E is for exclusive indices. And the X is for the ×2 interest multiplier for the enhanced death benefit. We're going to dive into that enhanced death benefit a little bit on as well. That is a great feature to this product for no fee to your clients. So let's just go over the product details quick. Accumulation plus benefit, predictable liquidity, a no fee enhanced death benefit, a minimum initial premium of $10,000, qualified or non-qualified. Any additional premiums need to meet our guidelines, our minimum guidelines of $2,000. The crediting options on the Flex Accumulator, we have the standard S&P 500 crediting options that everyone loves, easy to tell the story. And then we have the Barclays Trailblazer Sector 5 index again as well. That's guaranteed never to go below 100%, along with another alternative indice, the Morgan Stanley Dynamic Rotator. And we're going to dive into each of those alternative indices here in a second. And then issue ages up to 0 to age 85. This is only a 10-year surrender schedule product. Like our other Accumulation Plus products, you're going to have access to the account value for home health care, nursing home confinement, or terminal illness rider. And there's also death benefit associated with this product as well. So let's dive into the F, which means focused on accumulation. There's 3 types. The top 3 clients that we're seeing for this type of product are job changers, legacy planners, and those long tenured employees over 59 and a half. And so at the end of this presentation, I'm going to go over some client sales ideas, which is really going to focus on this F. the three types of clients. The L for liquidity and access. So unlike all of our other accumulation products on the market, this product is going to be 10% of the initial premium beginning in the first year. Your clients don't have to wait until the first year is up. This starts day one. So your clients are going to know their withdrawal amount up front. If they deposit $100,000, they'll be able to take $10,000 out each year starting day one. The amount will remain unchanged for the life of the account. And again, access and liquidity, 100% access for unexpected healthcare costs, like we talked about earlier. And the E for exclusive indices. So we're going to dive into these two alternative indices, the Morgan Stanley Dynamic Rotator and the Barclays Trailblazer Sector 5, here on the next slide as well. But this one is a little bit different. We added the Morgan Stanley Dynamic Rotator. So this is a 1 and 2 year reset option. The main takeaways for this one is the ability to for a daily rebalance. It's 100% equity components, pure equity only component inside the Morgan Stanley Dynamic Rotator. It's managed up to a 20% volatility. So again, just to recap those alternative indices, the Morgan Stanley Dynamic Rotator, it's managed at a 20% volatility. It's rebalanced by an equity sector daily. And that index asset class is U.S. equities. The Barclays Trailblazer Sector 5, on the other hand, that is managed at a 5% volatility. The asset class, index asset class, is multi-assets on equities and fixed income. And it's rebalanced daily as well by sectors and asset classes. Now, if you put these two together, we look at the Morgan Stanley as more of a home run hitter, higher volatility, more upside potential. So we see a lot of laddering, viewing the 1 year Morgan Stanley, and then also adding that 2 year Barclays Trailblazer Sector 5. So on this slide here, these are our current rates. This is as of August 8th. So on the Morgan Stanley, we're just going to hit those two alternative indices. The Morgan Stanley 1 year, the par rate is 50%. On the 2 year annual point to point, the par rate is 80%. But you do have the option on the 2 year annual point to point to buy up that participation rate to 95% for that 1.25% 2 year fee. The Barclays Trailblazer Sector 5, the 2 year annual point to point, or 2 year point to point, the par rate is 115%. Now you can buy up the participation rate to 135% for that 1.25 over that 2 year duration as well. And then I'll leave these up just so you can look at those S&P 500 options as well. And now what I think is a great feature of this product is this enhanced death benefit for no additional charge to your clients. This is a no-fee enhanced death benefit that is 2 times or 1.5 times, depending on the client's age, of the interest credited to the enhanced death benefit value. So ages 0 to 69 has a 200% multiplier, and ages 70 plus is going to be 150% multiplier on the account value interest credited. This is all for no fee again. The enhanced death benefit is automatically baked into this product, and it provides an incredible value to leaving that legacy. So here in this chart, you can see if no interest is earned in a given year, your client's death benefit amount is still locked in and is never at risk when the market declines. And then if you put that multiplier in there, this adds up to $165,814 to the death benefit to leave your client's heirs guaranteed. So that's really showing you how this no fee enhanced multiplier death benefit is really going to work for your clients to leave that legacy. Now let's transition into what I think is a great conversation starter for clients. I love to tell the story on why there's multiple reasons or multiple things that this product can do for clients. But for this purpose of the presentation, we're going to focus on Social Security. So you have a client interested in delaying Social Security, but they want to retire on their own schedule. Simply replace the Social Security retirement income with the penalty-free withdrawal amount from the Flex Accumulator, because we can take that 10% of the initial premium starting day one. That allows your clients to delay Social Security. The penalty-free withdrawals are available immediately based on the initial premium, and the balance continues to grow until Social Security goals are met. So on these next couple slides, I'm just going to show a couple examples on how this can really work when you're designing this for a client. We're going to assume a client age 62, eligible for early retirement. Option one, they're going to collect Social Security at age 62. They're going to sacrifice about 28% of their Social Security income for life. Now in option two, we're going to assume this client pushes Social Security to full retirement age. They're going to earn approximately 8% more each year beyond full retirement age up to age 70. So I'm going to transition over to show you 3 examples of delaying. So in scenario number 1, we're just going to assume the client takes Social Security right now. They're going to get Social Security about $14,340 every year for the rest of their life. Scenario number 2, they're going to wait for full retirement age 66. So you can see we put $200,000 into a Flex Accumulator. They're able to take out to $20,000 starting day one. So we're going to delay Social Security by taking $20,000 out up to age 65. Doing that delay gives your clients $20,000 of Social Security income starting at 66. Now let's push the envelope a little bit further and push your clients out to max out Social Security at age 70. Because we put the $200,000 in the Flex Accumulator, they can take that $20,000 out each year for up to 10 years. So you can see we're taking $20,000 out from age 62 to age 69. By doing that and maxing out Social Security, your clients will now receive a Social Security income of $26,400. So this product is a really good feature to bridge that Social Security gap by your clients to maximize the full benefits of Social Security by delaying. So with that, that's the end of the product overviews that we're going over today, but I'm going to talk about the Power Producer Program. It's an enhancement and a commission bonus plan that we recently revamped at the beginning of 2021. So individual annuity producers must meet a minimum production of $3 million in FIA sales to participate. The commission bonus plan is an additional compensation earned on an annual basis based on total FIA sales. The production period runs from January 1st to December 31st. IULs, MIGAs, and New York product sales are excluded. So we have 3 thresholds for this commission plan. The $3 million to $4.99 million, they're going to receive 8% of eligible commission. And then the next threshold is the $5 million to $9.99 million. They'll receive an additional 12% of eligible commission. And then for those top producers, the 10 million plus, they're going to get an additional 16% of eligible commission. Now, I know you're all probably thinking in your head, I don't really understand what that means. So on this next slide, I'm just going to show you 2 examples to really show you how those numbers work. First example here, we're going to assume an agent produced $5 million in premium and FIA sales in 2021. He would have received a commission of about $350,000. So because he's in that second threshold, he's going to receive that 12% bonus on the eligible commission. So you're going to take that $350,000 times the 12%. That's going to give them an additional bonus at the end of the year of $42,000. It's really F&G's way of saying, look, we appreciate your business and we're ready to reinvest back into your business for the next year. So the client or the agent would have received a total commission of $392,000 for the year 2021. Now let's take a little bit step further and we're going to look at a top production agent in 2021 doing 10 million would have received an eligible commission of 700,000. So we're going to take that 700,000 times our top level 16%. They would have got a check at the end of the year for $112,000 to reinvest back into their business for marketing material, marketing dollars, webinars, whatever you guys want to reinvest that money into. You would have received a total compensation of $812,000 for the year. Then I also wanted to take a quick second this is an exciting new addition that we added in 2021, our IMO Annuity Sales Desk. Their hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's a team of, you're going to see a team of 4 on this screen, but we recently just hired Curtis, who will be joining our team, hopefully going live next week with us. Great new addition. And then Adam Greiner, the manager of our IMO Sales Desk. This team is great. They're here to help you out for anything annuity related, marketing materials, running illustrations, case design. They're really just here to help you guys and help you improve your business moving forward. That phone number for them is going to be 866-477-7932. And if you would rather just email them, you can go ahead and email them at salesdesk@fglife.com. Again, great resource to write down. This team is very knowledgeable on our annuity products. Great team to work with for case design. Again, my name is Garrett Eivins. I am the dedicated senior internal wholesaler for all of IAMS. My phone number is 515-259-8274. And if you want to reach me on email as well, it's garrett.eivins@fglife.com. With that, I appreciate you guys all taking the time to listen to me ramble on about 2 exciting accumulation products here at F&G. But I'm going to turn things back over to Laura.
Thank you, Garrett. I'm going to throw one more poll question up there. If you're looking to get appointed with F&G, or you would like some information in regards to what we covered today, just go ahead and answer yes to the question, and I will get that out to you later today or tomorrow. I'll also follow up with those who attended here in the next day or two. So be looking for that phone call as well for case design. I think just one thing I'd mention on the products covered today, that Flex Accumulator, he talked about how it's 10% of initial premium, and there's a lot we could do with that. If you're doing life business or anything like that, I have a lot of agents utilizing that product. It's predicted income. You know what you can take. So whether we're funding some life insurance or whatever, we can dump that qualified money into F&G Flex Accumulator, and we know what we can take out each year to fund life insurance or what we're needing to do. So there's some really great sales ideas surrounded around that product as well. So looking forward to talking with each of you guys about it. And again, thank you, Garrett, for taking time out of your day, and thank you, all of you, for joining us today. We'll talk to you soon.